So hello. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll support my small business at latricelimit.com. All right. So actually today I'm going to be coming to you guys. I don't know if you guys have heard about Mahsa Amini, 22-year-old woman. Okay. Collapsed hours after she was detained by morality police. Okay. I'll put it up here so you guys know what that is. For allegedly violating strict hijab rules. Witnesses accused officers of beating her, sparking protests in the capital and her home Providence. But police called such claims as cowardly, saying, "Oh, well, we didn't touch her. Who did you see get beat? Did you see me beat her? When was this? Because I didn't do it. I'm not the guy." That's essentially what was happening. All right. And they were saying, "Yo, we're going to wait up judgment. We going to wait." Okay. Because we know you're lying. You don't want to admit it. You're going to see it later on in life. Okay. It says Miss Amini, ethnic Kurd, who was from the western city of Sakis, died in the hospital after spending 3 days in a coma. So because she didn't have her job on in the most pristine way that they wanted her, the morality police wanted her to have it on, they arrested her. She was detained outside a metro station in Tehran on Tuesday by the morality police. They accused her of breaking the law, requiring women to cover their hair with the headscarf and their legs and arms in loose clothing. Now, I actually have a tweet, okay, from a lady that I was going through the Twitter birds, and I seen this tweet. It says Iranian women show their anger by cutting their hair and burning their hijab to protest against the killing of Mahsa Amini by hijab police. All right. And she was saying from the age of 7, you have to follow the strict, dress code. The fact that you have morality police, it just, it's like, what's going on? Just the sheer fact that that's what you have there. And then, for most of the people, it's like over 90%. I looked at a statistic yesterday. It's over 90% of the people that they arrest for committing fashion, pause or whatever, they're women. So you take them and you say like, "Oh, I don't want to see your hair because I'm not, your brother or your husband. I don't want to see your hair. I'm not supposed to see your hair. We're going to lock you up." Okay. So the fact that these women are taking off their hijab, okay, has it over here, and then showing their hair on camera for millions, if not billions of people to see, and you start cutting it like F you. And I'm cutting all that stuff off. Here it goes. There. What do you think about that? And just the fact that they had the bravery, the courage, the will to even do that and then take the job. Something that obviously has, a significant religious, aspect to it. For you to go and have it in your hand and then strike a match, or you just throw it in there like F you, and knowing the kind of punishment you can receive just by doing that. Wow. When I seen that, because I usually scroll the Twitter birds at like 5 Sunday in the morning, because I gotta get up at 5. Okay, so I gotta get my eyes moving, okay, like this. All right, so seeing this that early in the morning, I almost popped up out of my bed. I'm looking, I'm like, okay, they're Muslim women. Oh, whoa, what are they doing? And I was shook, because I'm like, what? Because I seen the video before I seen the text. So I'm like, what are they doing? I was like, where are Iranian women? I was like, oh God, what's going on? How is that even possible that they're doing this right now? And then I found out, obviously, of what this whole video is about, this whole situation that went on. And then the cops, oh, well, I didn't do that. Well, I don't know how she got punched. I didn't do it, but it wasn't me. Really? And then they said that they had people look at her and they said the marks, the bruises, it was a lot of bruising. She said They said, the doctors, they were like, yo, this is consistent with someone getting beat up. Like someone's kicking you, someone's punching you, someone's slapping you. That's what this is equivalent to. You gonna sit there and say, well, it wasn't me? I didn't do it. Really? You know, so I'm just looking, I'm like, wow. Wow. You know, I mean, bravery, courage, just even wanting to do it and actually doing it. I was like, wow, that is crazy. And what's going on, the oppression of Muslim women, you know, for me, you got a lot of people that be like, oh, the Christian way is the best way, y'all need to, hey, I respect your religion as long as you're not trying to hurt me or anybody, you know, by, you know, you acting out your religious practices. I'm cool with it. You know, you believe in Allah, cool. You believe in Jehovah, cool. You believe in Jesus, God, whatever, Buddha, I don't care. Cool. You know, as long as you're cool with me, you respect me, I don't see why I need to, you know, be worried. Why would I need to be worried? You know, because people have this stigma they put up, especially against Muslims, and they're like, oh, you know, Muslim people, you know, for that Allah stuff. And hey, you know, if they're not hurting anybody, and you may be like, oh, well, they hurt people. Well, Christians have hurt a lot more people, let me tell you that. Okay, so it's like, as long as they're not hurting anybody and they're respectful to you, they're cool, you know. I mean, you know, but this is the whole thing, is going back with hijabs, you know, it kind of oppresses the woman a little bit. I don't know if I want to use the word oppress, but it kind of does that a little bit, you know, because just the fact that you're covering up, you know, for the, you know, so you can reduce the temptation of the man, but not really putting that much pressure on the man. I mean, you have your finances and whatnot, of course, but I'm talking about in just character. You know, you're not putting that on him, but you have it on you, you know, and it's like, oh, well, you shouldn't, you know, so it's certain things about it that I don't really understand. But, you know, hey, in everything that you support, you should be free to say what you want to say. You know, and obviously this is a very Americanized thing. And yeah, they do it in other countries as well. But this is, you know, this is something where it's like, you should be free to, you know, just be able to say what it is that you want to say. Okay. You should be able to do it without it being, you know, a huge deal, any kind of repercussions. So you should also be able to wear what you want to wear, you know, and it's like, just having all of that oppression, or, you know, I guess you could say keeping it more sacred. I get it. But for me, it's just very interesting, how everything just, you know, the cards fold, I guess you can say. But yeah, with this whole video, I was completely shocked, and just the fact that you would do it to your own people, and it's just like, I don't care about you. You shouldn't have been breaking the law or whatever. You know, it's really upsetting. I would like to know your comments down below. If you've seen the other video, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, until then.